Mic check. So we are about ready for race 1. We've got a full lobby of 22 drivers today. Unfortunately a couple of guys couldn't make it. So we are in one lobby as we're starting. We will start on whoever's in 7th place. Of course I didn't get the option this time because it came straight from quali. So we're going to start on the fell. Beautiful red and blue liveried Aston as they head towards the first corner. Garmite still remains out in front. The fell goes on the inside of Cutton. Well, the outside of Cutton then turns into the inside. Looks like everybody is a go behind. Yep, there's a couple of fractured gaps. They've got a bit of a gap to Okinos as Nefel does him under braking, and it looks like he could be getting Mulzane as well. Going to go further back, there's already somebody in the wall. It was Loven and Trigger by the looks of it, and he's got away without damage, so whatever it was, it couldn't have been that bad. See whether Orchard, looks like everyone else is a go. See Viper and Uzzy together. Kotzi's just ahead. Go a bit further back. So it looks like a good old fight for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. As we see Bradders overtaking Julian. There's a slight contact on the inside. Bradders got the race in line. Julian starts to squeeze him out for space, trying to make the corner. Bradders trying to cut back. Bradders going to have the traction. Julian had to extend the track. Bradders again looking for the cutback. Successfully done again. He's side by side with Julian. Will stand behind him. Nofel behind him. As Unfolded and Garmite are streaking ahead out in front. Julian's going to struggle to make the corner. No, he did make the corner. Bradders and Julian both got round. Bradders is going to be compromised through the S's. As Mulsane's trying to follow Julian. Looks like he's taken Mario's paint job. Brothers will have a look. No, he doesn't. Oh, Julian makes the mistake. Very nearly writes off a very good looking Aston Martin. But while these two are playing silly buggers, it gives Garmite and Unfolded room at the front. Can't get off this at the moment. I know there's fighting going behind, I can see it. Alright, let's go back a few. Let's go for 8th place. 8th place at the moment is Watkins, as he's looking at the back end of Cutton and Nefel. I need to go and abuse Nick at some point in the next few minutes. Payback for the same race at Watkins on Sunday. Have a look who's where. Triggers out the back by 3 seconds at the moment. Orchard, Uzzy, Lorry, Viper, Throttle, Cotsy, Scott guy. Oh, there he is. There's Nick. Yep, that's all he's getting. Jump on board with 7th place Cutton, who's gone for the minimalistic paint job, we'll say. As he makes the move look easy on Nefel. Nefel's not going to give this up though. Nefel's going to get close to that bumper as they head up the hill through the S's up towards the bus stop. It is nice to see a proper bus stop on the track though. Spa was a stunning looking thing until they moved it. Cutton's smart, he's taking the inside line. And he has to cut straight through that one, I think. He had no room on the inside. As it gives Okianos a chance on the rear. Followed closely by Tadpole and Birchie in 10th. With his Stu Shack liveried Aston. See the fight up front, 4 cars separated by what got to be less than a second gap to Loyal. Loyal's had a cracking race so far. He started the race in 20th with his dirty qualifying laps. Looks like Bradders and Mulsane are interested in each other. Bradders has fallen back slightly from Julian. Julian's on the rear end of Unfolded, but all the while Garmite's out in front. Cutton's still behind. Who's behind Cutton? I think it was Nefel still. On lap 3 of 11. Heading up to lap 4. Garmite so far has had the race to himself. In the Red Bull liveried Aston Martin. He's got a 1.5 second advantage. As Julian gets past Unfolded, he makes the move stick. We just missed it, but Julian had to run really wide. It's going to give Unfolded the run. Looks again. I don't think Unfolded's going to be able to get close enough on this. Let's go back, see if anyone else is on top of each other. Trigger's still out back. I wonder if he did catch some sort of damage. Go Loyal on Birchie. No, they're not as close as the picture told me. These are. 7th place Cutton and Nefel in 6th. Cutton has to check his brakes. He should be alright once he gets his boot down. Nefel at the moment is holding him up. It looks like Bradders has got a bit of a gap behind him, and he's looks like he's all over the rear end at the moment. Unfold is under a lot of pressure. Can he keep the pressure going? Bradders is closing the gap again. Got the run now. You've got to imagine he'll get this done before the end of the start finish straight. He's on the inside, checks it down 2. Has to slightly go on the inside as he slips out second. Looks like he's got the run. Going to go on to Mulsanne and see if he can make a difference. So I think Mulsanne is too far back at the moment. Definitely so. Brad has had to check out of that corner. Let's go back to Tadpole. Looks like he's on the back of Watkins. Birchie's just behind as well, and I think he's left Nick alone. Very loyal. Nick was further back. How dare I say Nick was that far up? Ooh, it looks like there's an interesting thing for 21st and 22nd. Let's see what Trigger and Laurie are up to. Trigger's had a decent recovery if he's got back. He's got a couple of % engine on damage though. That's not going to help him with traction. Going to go back with Mulsanne. He's on the rear of Unfolded. I think Unfolded has lost a little bit of time. I think it's hard to race amongst these guys consistently lap after lap. Just about to go into lap 6, and Garmite still has a second advantage. Mulsanne is on the inside. I didn't mean to click the X on his name. Boulder's great defensive driving though. Mulsanne has another look. He's going to try and get him round the outside. I think he's got the speed. Close together and together. Oh, Unfolded backed out before the corner. Cutton's still behind. Blimey, Cutton's been trying to get past Nafel for about 3 laps now. This Tadpole is right on the back of Watkins again. Watkins locks up. Tadpole's got the opportunity if he could swing it in. He couldn't swing it in. Of course, Birchie's currently in pole position for the second race with a reverse 10 grid. Looks like that Scotty guy's on the back of Nick. I'd love to abuse Nick in a race, but I can't. He's too far back to be interesting. Tadpole has got the run again. He clips him on the inside. They're going to drag down the straight. We've seen it a minute ago with Bradders. Looks like Watkins has got the advantage this time round. We see people starting to pit. Looks like Garmite's only got half a second to Julian at the minute. Ooh, Julian's had a good lap. There's only a second and a half separating the top 3 with 4 laps to go, and all 3 of them have got to pit. I would imagine that Trigger's pitted, Uzi's pitted, Throttle's pitted, Birchie's pitted. Laurie and Orchard haven't. That Scotty guy is on the back of Nick again. Nearly messes that one right up there. Loyal is now on the back of Tadpole. Tadpole must have lost a lot of time behind Watkins. Soon to be NWR Dan. Watkins, his papers are signed. see how he defends from Tadpole. Another lock up from Okinov. Looks like they've got a good old gap to Danzilla anyway. Tadpole should pit. He's not pitted. Being held up, sometimes the best thing to do is throw yourself into the pit lane. Stop being so stubborn. Just do it. It's just falling straight into the path of Loyal though. Loyal won't ask a second question before he tries to overtake. Loyal's got a much better run. He can get that car on the inside, and he has. Oh, he checked out though. See who's coming out. Carmike's still well in front of the pitters. Tadpole needs to get that braking done. Tadpole does it well. Loyal's on the outside. Loyal's got the better traction. It's all about who's got the better gearbox at the minute. Ooh, as Loyal gets pushed slightly out wide. Tadpole did his best to give him room. There was enough room there for both cars. Same on the inside here. There's enough room for both. Unless it... Oh! Tadpole gets pushed into the wall by Loyal. Loyal is waiting for him. Oof. That was messy. I think Tadpole may have a fair old whack of damage with that. Yeah, he's got a fair old whack. But Loyal did wait up for him. Trigger's out the back, but of course he had his engine damage to Trig. If Bradders can come back on. Bradders is down by a second on Julian. Olsane's lost another 2 seconds. Got a good old gap. Loyal is now on the back of Scotty Guy, which I think means he's going to end up behind Nick after the pits. So, where are we? Let's have a look. Obviously, everyone is mixed up at the moment due to pits. Ooh, Trigger's lost some more time. What happened there? Let's go on Loyal and Scotty. I think Loyal's going to pit this time round, I'd imagine. I don't think he's thrown it down the pits yet. So a lap and a half to go. Should see him pull in. Right, Scotty Guy pits. Loyal stays out. There's a bit of a twitch on his way past. Let's see if Bradders can make any inroads to Julian. And let's see if these guys having some run means he'll get slightly closer. How Carmike's looking at the moment. Where is he? There he is. He's just coming across the start-finish line. So, only a few drivers yet to pit. I think Carmike could still be just about in front. We're about a lap and a half to go to find out. half a lap's time, these group of guys out the front will be pitting. 8 of them still to pit. As Orchard and Uzi are now having a fight. I think Laurie will come out just about there. They both run really wide. We'll call that a wide corner rather than an extension. They both take the late dive into the pits. Let's jump on board with our Garmite. Let's see how he's going to come out. Even when they start moving, it's not really a good sign because they've got to go round the final corner as well. It's Garmite. Just takes it easy. They are moving. Garmite's heading towards the final corner. I think Garmite will still get out. Garmite's still winning. Because he'll hit that full throttle. Oh no, I think he's lost the lead. I think he's just lost it. Yeah, they're out. That was, I didn't think it'd be that far ahead. I thought it'd be a lot closer. As they're heading towards the final thing, Bradders is now only 0.3 behind Julian for the win. Julian gets his braking done, Bradders gets his done as well. They both take the inside line and the outside and then back on the inside. Julian and Bradders, they are going to get this going down to the line. Crossing the line for the win, followed by Bradders. Zane cutting in for 6th, Birchie 7th, Watkins 8th, Garmite 9th in the end. Brooksy 10th, Danzilla 11th, Nick 12th, Tadpole 13th, Loyal, Scotty Guy, Viper, all the way back to Trigger. I don't think Trigger's had a good race. So, we're going to take a 2-minute break as we'll get you through the results. Julian in first, followed by Bradders, Mulzane, Nofel, Unfolded, Cutton, Birchie, Okinos, Garmite, Brooksy, Danzilla, Nick, Tadpole, Loyal, Scotty Guy, Viper, Throttle, Cotsy, Laurie, Orchard, Uzzy Wuzzy and Trigger. So, be back in 2 to 3 minutes, well, about 10 minutes I'd imagine, for the next race.